Attention, all the news in this video are all from around the internet and from our sources. We deliver to you the most realistic news. Make sure to listen well and you can turn on the caption.
Edinson, Cavani and Raphael Varane return to Manchester United squad for Newcastle clash. Edinson, Cavani and Raphael Varane could be in line to make their first appearances under Ralf Rangnick after being included in Manchester United's squad to face Newcastle. United have been without Cavani, 34, since the start of November, but the veteran striker returned to training earlier this month and has gradually stepped up his recovery from a tendon injury in recent weeks. Cavani was pictured arriving at Manchester Airport this evening, with the squad preparing to make the trip to the northeast, and the Uruguayan will no doubt be itching to feature after enduring such a frustrating start to the campaign in the wake of his one-year contract extension. Varane, 28, who has been sidelined for the same period with a thigh injury, was also photographed pulling into the airport's car park and may feature for the first time since United's 2-2 draw with Atalanta. Rangnick could be tempted to throw Varane straight back into the starting 11 at St James Park, despite United recording clean sheets in their last two matches in the English top flight. The Red Devils have had their last two league games postponed as a result of a COVID-19 outbreak at the club. However, speaking at his pre-match press conference, Rangnick confirmed Paul Pogba was the only player still missing from training. Yes, as you know, we had last week, the last training session on Thursday. On that day we had 8 outfield players and 3 goalkeepers, and then we closed down the training ground for 4 days in order to break the chain, he told reporters. Today was the third day of training this week. We started on Tuesday, we trained yesterday and today. Today we had 25 outfield players. Paul Pogba is the only one missing, everyone else was on board. The development in the last week was extremely positive. Manchester United boss Ralf Rangnick reveals talks with Anthony Martial over January move. Ralf Rangnick has told Anthony Martial he is likely to be disappointed in his push to leave Manchester United given there has been little interest from potential suitors ahead of the January transfer window. Recent reports emanating from Spain suggested Sevilla had placed Martial at the top of their wish list, with the France international keen for a fresh challenge and open to idea of a switch to La Liga. Martial's agent, Philippe Lamboli, speaking earlier this month, confirmed his client was actively seeking a move away from the theatre of dreams with a view to getting his career back on track. Anthony wishes to leave the club in January, Lamboli told Sky Sports. He just needs to play. He doesn't want to stay in January and I will speak to the club soon. However, Martial still has 2.5 years remaining on his current deal in Manchester, and it appears the Red Devils have no intention of cashing in on the attacker midway through the campaign. Asked about the situation at his pre-match press conference, Rangnick said he understood Martial's frustrations but played down rumours the Frenchman may have played his last game for the club. We spoke on Wednesday, we spoke at length, the German told reporters ahead of United's Premier League clash with Newcastle. He explained to me he's been at Manchester United now for 7 years and he feels it's the right time for a change, to go somewhere else. In a way this is understandable, I could follow his thoughts, but on the other hand, it's also important to see the situation of the club. We have COVID times, we have 3 competitions in which we still have high ambitions. Rangnick added, I told him as long as there is no club showing interest in him, and it should not only be in the interest of the player, it should also be in the interest of the club. So far as I know, there has been no offer from any other club, and as long as this is the case he will stay. Manchester United boss Ralf Rangnick gives verdict on Hannibal Mejbri and details plan for youngster. Ralf Rangnick believes Hannibal Mejbri is a highly talented player with a bright future at Manchester United, though his opportunities are likely to be limited due to international commitments. The 18-year-old, who was handed his debut by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer earlier this year, arrived from Monaco in 2019 with a reputation as one of the most exciting young players in Europe. Rangnick has been keeping an eye on Mejbri from afar and watched the Arab Cup final, which Tunisia lost 2-0, and is confident the youngster will make the grade, though he is unlikely to see much action for United this season. Hannibal was here training for the first time since I arrived, having just come back from the Arab Cup, Rangnick told United's official website. Unfortunately for us and for him, he will be missing out with us again in January because of the Africa Cup of Nations. I watched the final before his substitution and I'm fully aware that we have another good, highly talented player coming from our youth ranks. Hopefully after the Africa Cup of Nations he can regularly train and be part of our group. On the importance of giving youngsters like Hannibal a chance, Rangnick continued, I think since the Busby Babes this has always been part of the DNA of the club, and the same was true under Sir Alex Ferguson in those 27 years. It's not only about youth, it's about being talented and having the right personality and mentality, and if those things come together then of course I want to play as many of those young players as possible. We had 3, 4 or 5 of them in our squad already, and for me it's important to develop those players. Manchester United are not currently negotiating a January Paul Pogba sale, according to reports. The midfielder's future has been the subject of much speculation, with his contract set to expire in the summer. Pogba, 28, is yet to make a decision on his future. According to Italian transfer expert Fabrizio Romano, United are yet to receive a single proposal for Pogba ahead of next month's transfer window. The Red Devils offered their latest contract proposal in July and it remains on the table. Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain are both believed to be interested in the 2018 World Cup winner. Pogba's agent Mino Raiola enraged United in December 2020, when ahead of a crucial Champions League clash he claimed his client's time at Old Trafford was over. The former Juventus star would return to the fold, however, and actually started this season in red-hot form. Pogba laid on 7 assists in his first 4 outings of the campaign, including 4 against Leeds United. Although things soured in the 5-0 thrashing by Liverpool, when he was red-carded 15 minutes into an appearance as a half-time substitute. He is yet to feature since, having picked up a hamstring injury on international duty. Should Pogba depart, United have been urged by England legend John Barnes to replace him with Barcelona star Frenkie de Jong. Manchester United will reportedly have to compete with Chelsea for midfield reinforcements in January. New boss Ralf Rangnick is said to be eyeing Wolves star Ruben Neves as he looks to strengthen in the middle of the park. But Spanish outlet Fichajes reports Chelsea are also tracking the 24-year-old, who moved to Molina in July 2017. Neves is under contract until 2024 and bids will start at something in the region of £35 million. Any transfer battle between the Premier League giants would likely push that fee higher. Rangnick is eager to add to his options in midfield next month as he struggles for a top 4 finish. Neves secured promotion from the Championship with Wolves back in 2018. Since then he has made a name for himself as one of the standout midfielders in the English top flight. He is being talked of at Old Trafford as the perfect replacement for the aging Nemanja Matic, who is rumoured to be a target of mega-rich Newcastle.